As summer fades into fall, the musical experience here at Garth Newel also transforms. It becomes a more intimate and cozy experience, the way chamber music was meant to be enjoyed. As the air becomes just a little more crisp and time seems to slow, the colors here at the Garth Newel Music Center become a little more vibrant, and so does the music.
Autumn especially has a time where we begin introspection. I can't think of anything better to do that with than chamber music, a way of looking inward and discovering the fullness of your own soul.
It's that experience audiences here have come to expect at the Garth Newel Music Center. But as the busy summer season draws to a close and the leaves start to turn, the music and the way it's presented take on a profound shift and return to their humble beginnings. The Garth Newel property was built in 1924 by two artists, William Sargent Kendall and his wife Christine Herder Kendall. Both were also musicians and would invite quartets to come for the weekend for concerts and dinners inside the Manor House. Today, Garth Newel honors that tradition by inviting guests back here for what becomes a more intimate experience, the way it was when the organization first started 43 years ago.
It becomes more like the origins of chamber music when we do something in a setting like here at the Manor House, because that's in a way how it all began, with music in the home, and you invited your 8 or 10 or whatever closest friends in, and you played.
These concerts, called Schubertiads, are designed to be small, informal gatherings where the musicians perform for friends and family, and they perform just feet from their audience.
You can see the sparkle in the eye, and you can see and feel the emotional shifts in each one of the musicians as they are trying to communicate the music to you, and you're sitting no more far away than we are, and you respond to that in a deep and profound way.
And you do. Sitting in the audience, you not only hear the music, you feel it, an experience that creates a special rapport between you and the musicians.
And you feel as though you're playing more for your friends and family. And so in some ways that can be even more meaningful. You feel like you have even more of a connection with the people who are sitting just a couple of feet away from you. And very often we have gotten to know many of our patrons over the years, and so they're like family anyway. And it's a different feel, and one that I always look forward to.
I have these kind of imaginations in my head about what it was like when Schubert actually wrote these pieces and what chamber music was like in a small setting, in a house similar to our manor house. And that sort of transports me back in a way to a sort of dream world of chamber music, where that was a highlight of everyone's culture and day.
While the music is the heart and soul of Garth Newel, art is its foundation. Much like its founders did back in the 1920s, artists from around the country come here each fall to paint the landscape of Garth Newel during the Plein Air Festival. And while the setting and its beautiful surroundings make the perfect canvas, the artist will tell you it's the music that inspires.
The music's just a delight, so it keeps your mind away in the clouds with the music. When I teach, I'll correlate them to music. Pauses, strokes, high notes, low notes, high color, low color, things like that. So there's a great connection.
A collaborative blend of one art form influencing another.
It's just inspirational for all of us who are musicians to see other artists who are at work.
You are also sharing and making the music because you are so actively engaged. And we want that. We want to interact, and we want to really get to know our audiences. Getting to know people enhances your appreciation of music and art. So if you really get to connect with somebody on every level, you feel much more moved
a harmonious connection that takes the artist, musician, and audience on a creative journey unlike any other.